Right, I know it's late night, and I finally got to watch Wonderman episode 1. And everyone else said it was good, and I'm like, I'm gonna give you the play-by-play. So let me just give it a nice little thing because I at least try to say something before everyone runs and have to watch episode 1 before I ruin it for them. I would say that most of the episode, I was like, I don't understand why you dropped it all at once. One episode, it's like all 8 episodes dropped on right now. I'm like, no, I need week, a week for each. It's like, yeah, I need a freaking moment to breathe because I'm like, it was kind of hard to watch. The good news is that there was someone there who actually saved it to where I'm like, okay, cool, I might watch it tomorrow. I could watch it again. It's like it's not good enough to where it's like I could watch another episode right now. That's the sad part. But at least the good news is that instead of me saying, I'm going to watch it week by week, I don't care week by week because it was already painful. All right. With that out of the way, everyone who don't want to hear any spoilers, you're free to go. As for everyone else, let's get started with the whole spoiler talking discussion. So, of course, they started way, way back where we had Wonderman as a fictional character that was in the movies. For those who don't know, Wonder Man basically is the guy who was a superhero in the comics. And oops, something messed up happened to where he became part of Vision, or basically was Vision. And then later on, he did get defused, if we can call it, from Vision. You can see him in Avengers United We Stand, but considering I think Disney will never show that TV show ever, and it's like it's a good idea. The only thing you get to see from it is Tigra. That's all you get to see is Tigra from Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the live action movie they did 2 years ago or so. So hey, at least you got to see Tigra. But as for seeing Wonder Man, that was the only time ever that I can recall you get to see Wonder Man in animation or anything else. The show sucks, by the way. Let me just say, the show sucks. So that's why you don't get to see it on Disney Plus, and no one wants to even mention it. It's because the show freaking sucks. It was Avengers, but all you get is freaking Hawkeye. I think you got Ant-Man and the Wasp. Black Widow wasn't there. You might get a cameo from Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America. Might. And as for Hulk, no. So it's like, yeah, the TV show didn't actually use any of the characters at all. The heroes that actually are known for the Avengers, they use secondary people, including Tigra, Wonder Man. The Division show up? I don't know. It's been so long. It's like I think you can find it on YouTube. YouTube. But anyways, so it was a movie. The kid that we're gonna see, Mr. I'm gonna call him Simon. That's not his actual first name. That's his last name. So we see him, and then it turns out he actually has an audition. Actually, no, he got the part. He's playing a professor in a TV show. I'm going to start bashing the TV show in a moment because it deserved to be bashed. Now, if this TV show, if this Wonder Man itself came like 3 years ago, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because the TV show they want to hint and give a shout out to or something, it was okay back then, but they lost their freaking thing where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start being a jerk. Too bad I don't have a sword because, like, yeah, I need a sword for this. It's like I don't have a sword. I don't have nothing on it. The only thing I can do is be like a shield right here. It's like, yeah, it's like defending what I think is that should be defended. But first, let's just go back and be like, so basically, it was kind of his fault. I'll admit it. It was because he had a lot of thoughts in his mind. He wanted to work the character and get the character understanding, allow the character to have some kind of impact when it comes to, him. But apparently, no. Only thing is, he was just basically that typical black character that gets killed in a horror movie. No, a horror TV show. It's like, oh, good, good. I'm glad you like the black people stereotype, man. That is so great. After the whole thing of where it's like, man, in every single freak in Jurassic World, yeah, Jurassic World, sorry, Jurassic Park, they just killed a black dude. Like almost any time you see something, it's like in freaking the first movie alone, they killed two black men. They killed the freaking dude that was the first guy to get killed with velociraptors. And then this, also the other velociraptors that most likely did the first murder. Guess what? They killed freaking mm, Samuel L. Jackson's fucking character. The fuck? It's like, yeah, it's like out of all the murders that happened, well, actually, I guess it's two for two, but still, it's still kind of a little bit of what the fuck because it's like he's the first one to die. I think at least in Jurassic World, it didn't happen like that. Which, yeah, I take that back. And in Jurassic Park 3, yeah, no black dude got killed actually. So it's like, oh well, the first one was kind of, yeah, and then it's like, well, he was the first one to die in the franchise ever, And it's like, yeah, so it's like, it's always a thing where it's like the black person dies first, and it's like that's kind of messed up. And at least the good news is that they didn't mention that he was the first one to die. So the scene happens where he's a professor. There was another colleague. The colleague was actually supposed to talk to him, and then she'll turn into a monstrous form and then eat his head off, and he falls to the ground with his head bleeding, his body bleeding. That's what his head's going. He had lots of points, which like some points were good, but then he kept on doing more points, and to the point where even the writer came in, and then we get the woman. No offense, the fat girl. It's like, yeah, it's like I would be okay if she was a different ethnicity. I'm sorry, but ethnicity plays a part in this. And it's like, oh, white privilege woman right here. Sorry to be a jerk, but she was like, "Oh, he's taking too long. He won't make it." And then she decided to lie and say, "Oh, I just called the showrunner. He said we're not gonna do this episode after all, so we're wrapping up. Okay, guys, give him a." Yeah. It's like the TV show they want to talk about that actually put in here is, of course, freaking American Horror Story. Are you a stupid dumbass moron? It's like, girl, woman, listen, dumbass. Yo show wasn't good for like at least freaking 3 damn years. When COVID hit, y'all guys lost your freaking inspiration to all that shit. Your best freaking season was 1983, and y'all guys refused to put it on DVD and Blu-ray still. I was going to buy that one, but you stupid dumbasses been like, oh well, COVID, and we didn't have time to do it, and it's like, dude, COVID's gone. Well, COVID's not gone, but it's been simmered down. We're at a point of where you could actually start doing it again. Give us the full collection, but even though it's like I wanted 83, I wanted solely 1983. That's what I fucking wanted. So as soon as 1983 left, I believe they had like one last season, but I doubt it. I think what happened is that now they were too stupid. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to start insulting you guys. I have to start insulting you. You guys were too stupid and too lack of imagination to actually spread one freaking season into a full season. So where it's like you had to do part one, part two, where you want to tell one story, and then the next part you tell another story. And then you did that for the next one too. And I didn't even finish watching the other one because it was horrific as fuck. Meanwhile, while you did that, you decided to be like, oh, well, we're now making a new spin off. We're just telling stories now in one episode. So you're telling me you guys went from actually being able to tell a story that is well developed and detailed for a few weeks, for at least 2 months, to now you can only tell a story for just one day. So you guys went from being Stephen King to R.L. Stein, huh? Not necessarily R.L. Stein, not insulting him. I'm just saying that R.L. Stein just writes one book and that's it. Stephen King makes a big fat book where he had to actually have like a few movies of it. Ever heard of The Shining? Yes, he had two movies made for that one. It two movies made for that one. You guys went from doing that to being like, oh well, we can just make a TV special, just make it 30 minutes and we're good. I tried watching it. The first episode, it was about freaking frat boys and and Santa Claus, and I was like, I tried watching it. It sucked. It grossed me the fuck out, and it sucked. So I was like, fuck this, because yo crap sucked. So you're telling me now, because I gave you good context of how messed up that American Horror Story is, to the point where it's like it's laughable. And guess what? They didn't even do something last year. This is the first year. Last year was the first year. They're like, we got nothing. We have no idea. We have no story. We have nothing. It's like, well, we got the stories over here in American Horror Story. Yeah, we had American Horror Stories. The one that's on freaking Hulu, and it's like, dude, if you can't make a full story anymore that lasts like 2 months, I'm not being a jerk. I'm not trying to say that, oh, I'm demanding so much. I'm just saying that this is where you started at. You started at something like this, and you ended where it's like, oh, you can only do one episode stories. That means you suck imagination and you basically should just go. You should have just allowed freaking 83 to be the last season and go gracefully away versus what you're fucking doing over there, which is, oh, we got, here's another story, another story, another story, another story. Yes, episodes are easy. Oh, one single episode thing is fucking easy. You guys suck. So for you to actually be like, oh, well, we can get rid of this episode because it's like, and I'm pretty sure if you actually think about it, let me go back over here. The episode he was in seemed like it was when American Horror Story was doing a thing that they're able to do. They used to be able to do, which is doing many episodes in one season. That's one story. And well, they cut that freaking episode. It's like, how you cut an episode? You cut the whole entire episode. You just got to cut a scene. I was like, I don't even understand. Where I'm like, because we came in Wonder Man, seeing him do that one scene versus did he have so many scenes then? They had so many scenes, and then he had this last scene. I don't know. I thought it was just that one scene personally. I thought you just got him in. Here's one scene for him because he's a guest star, and then there you go, he's dead. And it's like that's pretty insulting. You brought him in just for him to get killed in that one moment. Versus, I think it might have been like, I guess it was like a full fledged season, which they can't do that crap no more. They gone. They gone. They don't deserve to be mentioned here. Get the fuck out. They don't deserve to be mentioned here. You should have just said some random TV show versus American Horror Story. American Horror Story sucks. They're gone. It's game over. They shouldn't be mentioned ever again. They lost their luster. They're gone. They don't even freaking do any DVD releases or Blu-ray releases anymore. And if they do, well, they didn't do what I wanted them to do, which they usually release the season alone too, when it came out. I know about COVID, but maybe 2021 you should have done that instead of me being like, where it is. I want to watch it forever. After all the ones that I was like, oh, I would love to have, this is the one I would like to have. And the worst part is be the fact of where it's like, why can't we go back to American Horror Story Hotel? You had this one thing about the freaking kid who's a vampire and he affected the whole entire town. Why the fuck didn't you even make that a freaking season? Some bullcrap. Because it's like they just cut that freaking story and it's like, the fuck. Anyway, so because of that, yeah, fat freaking lady here. Sorry to be a jerk, but yeah, you all suck, by the way. Again, it's like, I'm sorry, but American Horror Story, you suck. So you need all the help you can get. If you can't do any freaking damn imagination anymore, cutting this guy, getting him, getting rid of him, that's not gonna save your ass. Oh well, with the timeline. Oh my gosh, the timeline. The timeline jerks. The fucking timeline. Y'all guys skipped last year. Sorry, but yeah, American Horror Story was good when it was out. I only skipped the second season, but watched the rest of them all the way to the end, except for the one that they did in 2024, the second part. So, anyways, yeah, so he actually had no choice but to leave. He know he did something messed up. He parked, and then after he parked, which that was hard to do, really is. He actually went to the movies. No, no, first he went to an apartment. He actually had a girlfriend, or had a girlfriend, but the girlfriend was hoping to use the movie shoot to get the frick out because for some reason she's a jerk ass. It's like, yeah, we don't know the situation of the story, but it's like, well, at least she's the woman. Because if she's well, sadly, she's a woman, also a grown up. You're a grown up and adult, you have to actually face things head on. You can't just cower away and just be like, it's best for me to just slink away and go. It's like, that's a kid thing to do. I remember doing that when I was a kid. Mom told me to go get some. I couldn't find it. So I just stayed in my room. I did that many times. You're supposed to take childhood things and put it away, childish things and go away. That's a child thing to do. You need to actually tell them that you're not feeling it. You want to go. Just leave then. Yeah, just take his stuff after you tell him what you want and then go. And she still was going even though she got busted. It's like a rescue dog and all that. So it's like, oh, I'm sorry about all. It's like, yeah, you're a sorry individual. Get the fuck out. It's like, usually, yeah, it's like, don't keep her. She kind of sucks. Like, you didn't let me in. It's like, could there be a reason why he didn't let you in? Could there be something special? It's like, there's sometimes some things where it's like, there's people with full powers or something where they couldn't let you in, you know? There's some messed up stuff that could be something going on here. It's like, yeah, it's like, so after that, he did go to the movie theater at this point. And Trevor is there. And Trevor actually pulled. Trevor, again, is the person who saved this whole entire series because it's like Trevor and the mysterious guy saved everything. Because I was like, how much time do I have left? I kind of want to go. Here's I want to go. So they watched Midnight Cowboy together because he had talked, he made sure he lured them in. Then after that, he actually mentioned about Wonderman, and there's a Wonderman audition. And well, sadly, Simon wasn't invited. So Simon decided to go and he took a photo of the whole thing. Wait, no, was it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, no, that was that. No, no. So, no, he basically after he left. He went to his agency, and the main head honcho lady, nice lady, and he tried to actually get her to actually make a few calls. Didn't want to do it, and then he decided to actually pose as her on the phone to get him an audition, and he got into the audition. And when he did it, he was able to actually do a performance with Trevor's help because he keeps rewriting stuff, dude. He just rewrites and makes something to actually make understanding, which I think I could be good as an actor. Like seriously, I could be good as an actor. I did a nice performance like twice, so the only messed up part is the footage is in my teacher's hands. Yeah, she never actually emailed it to me. So whatever. So whatever, man. But anyways, yeah. Trevor gave him word of advice. He went in there, he did his performance. After he went his performance, he actually went with Trevor for some drinks, got a drink, left. He actually saw the star, there's the director. And then we get Trevor getting a phone call being like, yeah, yeah, I got him. Who likes her? I need him. Yeah, he's a very dangerous man. I need to catch him. I need him to put him in my custody. It's like, what the hell? And even though I guess Trevor just got planted there. Yeah, he's planted. That's what he did. And I was like, oh, maybe Trevor was trying to become Wonder Man to help himself get out of the shadow of being called a terrorist, where there's some theories about him, about the Illuminati and lots of stuff where it's like, nah. It's like it sucks that Trevor doesn't get to have he has redemption already. Like, well, Trevor got screwed over if you don't remember. Even though I have to say, yeah, I would say it here that freaking, and I'm sorry to say, sorry to cuss, but the Mandarin is a punk bitch. Like, seriously, yes, just watch the video to understand, because the video is old, but you can understand what I'm talking about. The fact that where it's like, wow. But yeah, he kidnapped Trevor. Trevor was there for like years. For him to be free, help save the world from that freaking hideous dragon, and then got to come back to civilization, even though it's like, wait, hold. Shouldn't he actually be in jail though? It's like, yeah, it's like, wait, hold on. You can't come back and not be in jail. So I'm like, most likely the person on the phone is able to cut him a deal. Which is that's the reason why he's with that guy, is because he cut him a deal to make sure that he doesn't have to go to jail after coming back to America when he got kidnapped from prison, aka most likely a jailbreak in prison. It's like, yeah, it's like, come on, the Mandarin can maybe pull strings, but in the end, it's like, you were supposed to be in jail though. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to be in jail. So the question will be, who is, oh yeah, and well, again, Trevor should actually have some redemption, but I'm pretty sure he already had redemption, but people don't really know that he had redemption. So here we are, where he's going to help not help kidnap the superhero, not hero, superhuman, and it's like, well, it seems that the person on the phone, I believe, is part of the freaking jerkasses that basically harm children. Yeah, the ones that DEA, no, I don't think it's DEA, but anyways, the ones that shot at Kamala Khan and the other kid and a few others, which these days is kind of messed up, where it's like, yeah, that's gonna suck. Y'all guys are gonna be hated, which they're already hated. They're freaking shooting at children, and then they're the same ones that shot at Spider Man after you found out that he's underage, under 18. It's like, y'all guys really need to have a spokesperson. Somebody here who's like, hold a second, folks. We gotta make sure that the people like us, right? So stop shooting children. Yeah, so they could easily stop them quick. It's like they'll stop. It's like, wait. Spider Man is under 18, guys. We shouldn't shoot him. We gotta figure out another way to do this, because this shouldn't be shooting a damn child. We're trying to make ourselves look good that we don't actually attack children. Because it's really messed to freak out if you actually continuously continue to attack children, because that's the only thing we see you guys do. Attack children. So if we got Wonder Man here, that's your new target. Well, at least the good news is Spider Man's white. Yeah, but don't forget, they now don't remember anything. So now that just equals the fact of where, as soon as you erase the white dude, Spider Man, the white dude, now you look like you guys are basically racist. Because it's like, yeah, look at everyone there. Look at everyone in Kamala Khan's company. They're all not white. And now you're going to go for a black dude? Unless you have some evidence that you actually go for everyone equally. Basically, you attack freaking other people, their ethnicity, don't care about their age or under 18, and don't even care that, oh my gosh, racial discrimination. But it's like, yes, but he's a dangerous dude with powers. Since we don't remember that Spider Man actually is white, it equals to y'all guys are fucked up. Y'all guys are fucked. I'm shocked that you guys weren't canceled yet. So if it is them, y'all guys are freaking screwed. You need to actually just get another freaking corporation, another sector who actually handles this, so at least you won't be like tied to them. However, you're just screwed. You guys are just freaking screwed if that's you. Because I don't know it's anyone else. Shield actually is not around anymore. That was a Nick Fury on the phone, so he don't give a. So that means that all you have left, well, Sword is here. Yeah, there's still Sword, but Sword deals with intergalactic. The only ones you have is just the ones who attack children, and ethnicity isn't theirs. It's like, yeah, so it's like, you guys are fucked. You guys are fucked. Unless you can actually do something where it's like, okay, we gotta do something quick. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do, man. Well, Daredevil seems like he's not freaking black or, Pakistani. We can go after Daredevil. It's like, yeah, and then we can go after Punisher too. There we go. And oh, this Jessica Jones chick. All right, we can go after them. And it's like, well, what about Luke Cage? No, 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 not Luke Cage. No, no, no. He's black. He's black. Like, what about Iron Fist? Well, they can't even do Iron Fist. Or, well, if they, I don't know how they're gonna do Iron Fist because, well, technically it's or Wind who actually is Iron Fist now. Which, if they it's still her, oh no, 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 she's a turn. No, no, the ethnicity, no. It's like, yeah, it's like, apparently, again, the good news is that they don't give a crap and they're like above the law because they're trying to protect from super powered individuals. But it's like, it seems like a cover to me, guys. You guys need to do something about that. It's like, yeah, it's like, well, we don't know if Spider-Man is white or black or something. So it's like, yeah, it's like, well, we did have to go against them once. It's like, that doesn't help. That does not help at all. You don't even know what age Spider-Man is. So it's like, yeah, you guys just need to back the frick down and think about your life. All y'all need to think about your dang life. Because it's like, yeah. Even when you had that, just note that they actually went after Ned and MJ. So, again, underage kids. It's like, yeah, it's like, y'all guys suck. Man, hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, organization. I hate you, but sure, why not? Department of Damage Control. That's it. The Department of Damage Control. That's who I think is on the phone and trying to get Wonder Man is Department of Damage Control, along with Association of the Raft, I believe. But I don't think it's Thunderbolt Ross. He's not a part of this anymore. We have no idea who is actually in charge of the raft, which I'm like, need to watch Captain America, New World Order. Is that what it was? I think his name something else. Oh damn. Oh well, forget. He's like, oh well, forget. But it's like, yeah. Oh, Brave New World. It's Brave New World. Sorry about that. Brave New World. It's like, yeah. New World Order was changed. Yeah. So the original version that they've shot and everything, that is New World Order. All right. I'm just gonna end it by saying, oh shoot. It's like, yeah, just oh shoot. So if it's them, oh dang, you guys really need to have someone that helps coordinate, who actually makes it seem like you guys are, yes, you're gonna obey the law, but you also are considerate. They need that. It's kind of funny being like, man, it feels like this is P. Diddy all over again. It was like, we need to take down this black man. What the hell? What the hell? I need him in my custody. It's like, good God. Like, or Kelly. It's like, I need that man in my custody. I need to have the nights with where I hear music in the cell. My mind told me no, but my body is telling me yes. Turn it up. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's like, damn, it's like messed up. But anyways, yeah, so Wonderman. The show is okay, but it was about to be to the point where it's like, it's not okay. I'm just gonna most likely either try to do it week by week. It might be a chore for me, but at least I'm going to take a breather and take it week by week versus, oh my gosh, I have to sit here and watch it for hours. I don't think I can do this, man. To where Trevor and most likely the Department of Damage Control, I think they saved the show. They saved this show. That's all I can tell you. They saved this show. As for the whole, oh, we got the Hollywood premiere where we see the first three episodes. I'm like, it's like, thank goodness I wasn't invited because if I was invited, I would have just walked out of the first episode. Maybe they better give me popcorn as long as like they gotta give me something good. Give me something good to make me stay. Because I'm like, oh dear, this is just, you just, like, but I'm willing to watch it tomorrow. Of course, after all the streaming, though. They give after the live streaming, you guys don't want me to take that down. Not yet. I still paid for it, and we're about to be on month two of it. But anyways, yeah, so try it for yourself. I hope it's better than what I see it. And well, let's just hope that it might not be Department of Damage Control. Because if it is, it's like, dude, y'all guys suck. You guys are racist and you guys are ageist. You guys don't give a care that you're shooting at children. What is wrong with y'all? Well, we do school shootings now. Shooting kids is okay. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's never okay. Not even if you actually are like, oh, it's okay. We got like 16-year-olds or 12-year-olds who know how to use a gun and now they're gonna fire at the kids. Like, what the hell? No, no, what? What the hell? No.